Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 343 Industries Community Forum podcast. I'm 667, and tonight we are bringing you a pre-Halo 5 podcast. Tonight, I'm joined by the director,
Indeed,
Yoshi,
Hello.
Doc Spartan,
Hey guys.
and Maestro.
I'm the novelty Canadian of the group.
So as
Without
I
an
said,
accent.
this is all pre-Halo 5. This will hopefully be up the day before Halo 5 officially launches. So we have some information about that. We'll talk about some site news, and then we'll kind of bring it all back into Halo 5. Director, do you want to start us off?
Alright, so, in anticipation of the launch of Halo 5, we now have a spoilers policy. Okay, so basically what this entails is we have some rules regarding spoilers on the forum. Okay, there's a blanket ban on posting spoilers until 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday the 2nd of November. That is to make sure that those who can't play until the weekend, for whatever reason, are able to at least get the chance to play the game before, they come onto the forum and they're like, Master Chief dies. Right? And so...
I will interject and say that we have no knowledge of the campaign at this moment in time.
Yeah, we have no knowledge. Alright, anyways, all topics must be tagged as, or after the blanket ban expires, all topics must be tagged as either spoiler or spoiler-free until 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday the 30th of November. An entire month after the blanket ban minus 2 days. Okay, this is to help forum goers make informed decisions about what they're about to read and avoid unintentionally reading spoilers or posting them in a supposedly safe thread. Okay, now, no spoilers will be allowed in thread titles. Alright, now, after the 30th of November, spoilers may be posted freely without tags, because after the 30th of November, if you haven't played it, then you're probably not going to for, ever. So, okay, now, where can you post spoilers? Only in the Halo 5 Guardians forums. Nowhere else, okay? Not in the Halo lore forums, the shoutbox, status updates, general discussion, offbeat, nowhere but the Halo 5 Guardians forum, okay? Now, they also may only be posted in threads marked with the spoiler tag. Right? If you post a spoiler in a spoiler-free thread, there will be consequences. Okay. Okay, so what happens if I post a spoiler against these rules? If you post any spoilers during the blanket ban, your account will receive a warning point and lose its ability to create content, such as posts, status updates, and shouts, until 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, the 30th of November. Okay, if you fail to add the correct tag when starting a topic, whether it contains spoilers or not, your thread will be removed without warning or notification. If you misuse the spoiler-free tag when starting a topic, in other words, if you start a topic about spoilers and you use spoiler-free as the tag, your topic will be deleted without warning or notification, and your account will receive a warning point and lose its ability to create content until 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, November 30th. If you post a spoiler in a spoiler-free thread, or post spoilers outside of the Halo 5 forums, even if they are clearly marked and tagged as such, your post or status update or shout will be removed without warning or notification, and you will likely receive a warning point and lose ability to create content until 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, November 30th. Okay?
So, I'm getting a general theme of play by the rules that are posted. Otherwise, warning point,
Yes.
blanket ban from creating content until November 30th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Correct. Now, you may view the thread in regards to this spoiler policy by clicking the link above the shout box until the thread is no longer relevant. In other words, once we ditch this policy, you don't have to worry about it anyway. Okay, so now Doc has returned to the forum and
Yes, I
will
have.
some news for us. What you got?
It looks like we're going to be streaming on launch, and that's going to be on the 27th of October, starting at 12:01 Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be doing possibly some campaign and probably a lot of Warzone stuff like that. It's going to be a pretty good time. Would like as many people to check it out as possible.
I will definitely try to check it out.
In addition with that, there will be some unboxing videos that the staff is going to be doing. There's some launch parties that we are going to be going to. I know for sure Church is going. I may be able to, depending on if my exams get canceled or not. I have an exam 3 hours beforehand and the next morning.
We feel so sorry for
I
you.
know.
And I already got my game downloaded, so I don't need to go to any parties.
I'm playing a tiny violin for you right now. Can you hear it?
I can't hear it.
But I know Doc made a video and it's being edited by Church. So
Yes. From what I understand, Church is done with the editing. He's just got to get it up on the YouTube, and we'll be good to go. We should be
So
happening.
we should
hopefully
see it
shortly.
sometime in 2016.
Yes, we will see it on release day for Halo 6.
Or 7.
I believe the challenge is for me to get this podcast out before.
Yep. Oh yeah, by the way, Halo 7 confirmed.
Seriously.
And Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Nice.
All right.
Also, April Fools in advance. Next.
There are new awards.
Yes. Alright, so there aren't actual new awards, okay? What we've done is we have updated and gotten rid of some of the current awards, okay? They have nice, pretty new pictures, and some of the outdated awards are gone, just completely. Nobody will be awarded them any longer, and look forward to the new pictures floating around the forums. I believe we have something about Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Right. So it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month because it's October. So on the forums, we are doing a Breast Cancer Awareness Month donation drive, as we always do. There is a post made by Drizzy. It will be pinned in the announcements, I believe. And although it's late in the month of October and it's almost November, we still want you guys, if you still can, to donate. We will be donating to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. And there's a link in the thread. Pretty much just go in it and make your donation. It will be secure and all sorts of stuff. Make sure you do it for the forums. And if you do, you'll get the Breast Cancer Awareness Month Donor Award. If otherwise, feel free to go into the signature shop and trick out your signature or profile picture for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Moving on from that, we have Spartan Companies, which were just created on Waypoint earlier this week. Basically, it's a group of up to 100 players that are part of a, basically, clan on Halo Waypoint. We created one for the forum. If you join it, you get a free rec pack for Halo 5, so you might as well join it. There's a thread about it, and feel free to join.
The Breakout League. Yoshi.
Alrighty. So, Breakout League is approaching, and I've been forcing it down everyone's throat a lot lately, so I'm just gonna push it down your throats a little farther. You can go to the event post for more info, but the gist of the event is that you and 3 friends will fight for one awesome prize, which is secret for now. This is possibly the biggest event in forum history because this event is actually spreading from forum to forum, with members from Halo Customs, Forge Hub, and even more attending. This can only be done with your support, so get out there and represent your forum.
We will
It's
be
Breakout.
victorious.
Yes, hopefully. This
No,
is
hopefully.
this is Breakout, and you've seen that this is the new Halo 5 game types, and we want to highlight these in the opening days of Halo 5 just because we want to try something new. And see you out there.
And what do we have next on the little docket here?
Before we move on, I want to mention Warzone playdates that Buns will be hosting. Just to get the word out, we will be hosting weekly Warzone playdates that will be cycling through days of the week so that everyone can have a chance to play. These won't be set times or set days. They'll be told when they will be later in the week, but they're gonna be different times for like the New Zealand people so they could play, so the Australians could play, so the Americans could play. We don't want to leave anyone out like we did with other games, so we're gonna definitely work on that.
I will mention also we will be mixing that up with the Master Chief Collection for those of you who won't be getting Halo 5 right off the bat. We'll try to cycle those two together for a while.
It's going to be lots of fun, so you better join.
Yeah.
All right, and so we've got the Breakout League, the Spartan Company, and let's see. Movember.
Yeah,
is what we're
so
talking
with
next.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming to an end, some members have been concerned about that we're picking only one thing to support. So we wanted to do something to change that. So we have No Shave November charity coming up. We have a page set up on the charity's site just for the forums so all the donations will be representing the forums and in the forums' names. We all know the importance of helping the fight against cancer, so come show your support and donate. Those who donate will be entered in a raffle that will decide the winner of an awesome prize that will be announced at the start of the month. So get out your wallets or just spread the word because we all need to help.
And don't forget to grow a mustache.
If
Yes.
you can. Or
Yes.
a beard.
No, even if you can't, you grow one.
Yeah.
Okay. You just do not shave your face. Even if you're a woman, we want to see some bearded ladies out there.
That's
It's my ex-wife.
But
Ash will be growing a beard. It will be gloriously blonde.
my friend actually he had a white beard last year. He looked like a ghost.
Awesome.
All right.
story.
So now,
Great story, bro.
Sixlig, you had something to talk about with the Christmas tree this year.
Yes, the staff will be hosting the Christmas tree this year. We are planning it, and a specific staff member has been nominated to be the chair for that. So don't make a thread about that because that's going to be on us to do.
All right. So now, with all that in mind, we do have some future site news to mention briefly. Okay, so we have been looking at condensing the forum a little bit. All right, nothing too like drastic. We've just noticed that the forum is about the length of the average human arm at the moment. So we are currently in the works of basically condensing everything down, moving things around. So bear that in mind in the future. Might come onto the forum and just find everything shuffled. And what do we got next?
Well, I think that's all of the forum news. Does anyone else have anything regarding that or?
nothing
Nope.
besides I just want you guys to all sign up for the events.
Yeah.
Yes, do sign up.
Do go to the events, guys. We do try
Lots
to
of fun.
do events as much as possible and get stuff out there. We have not seen a lot of help from the members recently. No one's been hosting their own events or anything.
It's lots
It'll
of
be
fun,
fun.
trust me.
And honestly, with Halo 5 is just going to be so much fun, so just get out there.
Now, Maestro, you have
Canadian,
some
just Canadian.
news
I
regarding...
got some Forge stuff to talk about with you guys. And trust me, Forge in Halo 5 is going to be amazing. Like, just take my word on it. It is going to be the best Forge we have ever seen. Starting with the ability to basically grab groups of items, which has never been seen before, you can grab a group of items, you can move them around, rotate them, and they'll all do the exact same thing. Or you can weld them together and make one huge object.
Well,
So-
will I be able to do this at launch?
No, you won't. Because
Sad
Forge,
face.
yes, sad face for us all, and especially us Forge staff.
Them
All
whales.
two of us. And there's whales. Due to reasons that have not been discussed, or at least to my knowledge have not been discussed, Forge is not being released on launch, and is instead being released in December. So, you get to look forward to that around Christmas time. Maybe. Maybe it's New Year's. They haven't told us. But yeah, Forge will be coming out in December. But on that note, there will be some lovely new Forge canvases to work with. There's your typical green expanse Halo 1 style map, Halo Combat Evolved, whatever you like to call it. There's also a snowy map, which we have seen very few of in the past.
Yeah.
And there's also your good old space map with no features to take advantage of whatsoever other than the pretty backdrop.
I will say, there are multiple skins for the various maps. That includes skyboxes, time of day settings, and I believe it's the grass one that turns into a desert.
Oh yes. You get to fiddle around with all sorts of settings that have never even been included before. If you want to make it high noon, you can do that. If you want to make it sunset, you can do that. If you want to make it sunrise, you can do that too. Nighttime? Oh, go for it. You can
Sounds like
also-
it's going to be worth the wait.
Oh yeah. It will be.
It's going to be rather tedious.
Indeed.
But
So,
it will be worth it.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So with Forge not coming out at launch, what about file share? Because file share is important to customs.
I believe there was an article talking about file share, was it? There are going to be the like the after game, all of that sort of things. That's going to be out at launch, so you can you can go onto like Halo Waypoint and look at your stats and stuff. That was confirmed, but
So it sounds
I don't-
like the event staff don't actually know anything about the file share.
yeah, no, the file share was not
So
confirmed.
professional.
Well, I'm assuming it's gonna be around when Forge comes out, but
That's the assumption, yes, but
file
there
share is really important to customs and basically to our jobs.
so there's no official news on the file share
Yet.
yet.
Yet. So hopefully,
Honestly,
it won't be
there really
like
isn't
ECC.
a huge reason to have a file share at this moment in time because there aren't that many game types and we can't make new maps as well. So I would expect roughly when Forge comes out, that's when we should expect the file share.
That may
Think of
be
it as
why they're holding Forge back for a while, is so they can nail down the file share before giving everybody the ability to just create content and then like not being able to share it. That would be frustrating.
Think
That
of
makes a
it
lot of
as
sense.
another Christmas present from 343.
Indeed. All right. So now there has been talk about about Halo coming to PC. What's the news on that? What's the word?
There was an article. There was a interview with Frank O'Connor recently. I think it was like yesterday. That talked about the question was raised about whether or not Halo 5 could be brought to PC, and Frank O'Connor said something to the effect of like there's going to be plenty of chance that it could appear on PC. And he said something about like there's nothing to announce at this point in time. But he did say that since it was developed on an Intel platform, so it should be able to be converted on, say, like some other platform.
Mac.
Yeah, no. Nothing good releases for Mac.
You know why, right?
Because Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt at this moment in time that's going to come out on PC anytime in the near future. I would expect at least a year.
They might do like the whole Halo anthology thing where they just release Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo Reach, all that for PC all at the same time.
Well, I will mention the Windows 10 update should be getting us backwards compatibility, and that would also be able to, because you're able to play technically on your PC, Halo will be coming back to PC.
Yeah, technically, I suppose.
So yes, Halo 5 will already be on PC, guys, because of Windows 10. Shh.
Alright, so let's see. Halo 5 game types. Alright, so what do we got as far as game types go?
Well, at launch, we're going to have Slayer, Capture the Flag, Stronghold, Warzone, and Breakout.
But
and
no SWAT?
SWAT is part of Slayer.
Yes, but not like...
Are you
you
talking
know what
about
I mean.
like the matchmaking?
SWAT, yes. No shields. Murderizing. One shot, one kill.
The SWAT game type is definitely being shipped with the game. I believe there's supposed to be a matchmaking playlist for it, though.
Excellent. And if there's not, I will find you. I'm just kidding. Or am I?
You already know where I live.
That's true. I do. So, anyways, okay. So, I genuinely are they gonna has there been any word on snipers or griffball or anything
There
like that?
was, based on some of the streamings of the custom game lobbies and stuff, because there's a shit ton of items that you can change. Like, you can change how long it takes to do a Spartan charge and the strength of all of that and everything individually. It's incredible. Just the amount that we can change. But Team Snipers was in one of the pre-built game types. Same thing with SWAT.
Well, I mean, with matchmaking, of course.
I don't know about matchmaking.
Nah, I knew it was a lot to hope for. Well, I'm sure whichever game types do ship with the disc and are included in matchmaking will be awesome. And they will. I could have sworn there was something about them adding game types in the future.
Yes,
to
there will
matchmaking.
be a cycling playlist. I believe that starts after 2 weeks. That will be community chosen. And I think that's when they mentioned that that's when we would see things like infection and stuff. That's what they used for the examples. But, during that time frame and such, there's going to just be the blanket launch stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think with the launch, how it ships is gonna be plenty for us to do.
Yeah.
For sure. I know Forge ain't gonna be there, but
yeah,
we'll still have plenty to do.
I'm looking forward to finding new hiding places on the maps.
Yeah, because there is multiple playlists at launch. So you're gonna have Warzone, and then you're gonna have Warzone Assault, where one team defends, one team attacks. Then there's gonna be the Team Arena, which is gonna be the assault rifle Magnum starts, like the competitive. And then that's going to have Slayer, Strongholds, Capture the Flag, and apparently Breakout as well. There's going to be the Slayer playlist, which is going to be Slayer. The Breakout playlist, which is going to be Breakout. A Free-for-All playlist, which looks like it's just going to be Slayer at launch. And there will be SWAT and SWATnums. and then there will be a weekend social playlist.
Excellent. All right. So
when
that
you're
about
playing all of those, there will be the new CSR rankings.
how do those work?
Basically, apparently it's supposed to reset every month or so. But basically, you play at the beginning of every season, as they put it. For playing in every single season, as long as you play 10 games, you get a special award in the game, a special icon, emblem. I think they said possibly pieces of armor or something like that. But basically, you play 10 qualifying matches, and then you get put into one of 7 different. I think it's 7. Yeah, one of 7 different rankings, and it goes bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, onyx, and champion. And
Right.
basically, you can't decrease in rank. You can only increase. And then there's 6 levels in bronze, 6 levels in silver, and so on, all the way up to diamond. There's 6 levels in diamond. So you can move from whatever you get initially ranked in all the way up to the next rank and all sorts of stuff. So potentially you could get ranked bronze 1 and rank yourself all the way up to diamond 6 if you were good enough.
Cool.
And then after getting diamond 6, then you get into onyx, and then you get into champion, which are the top 2 tiers. And when you're in those, you see your true CSR score, which is your world rank. And that's what you, or roughly where you are in the world. And then the champion is the top 200, and that's in the entire world. So yeah.
So we can have
All
goals.
Indeed.
You have goals. Every month you will have goals.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep, and sounds like those who were upset about Halo moving away from MLG will have their competitive desires fulfilled with Halo 5.
Yeah.
Alright, so that about covers everything. Is there anything else we needed to touch base on?
Can't think of anything on my end.
No, not really.
All
I
right.
said my
Excellent.
piece.
I don't think so.
Well,
All right.
I guess we'll see you all guys out on the virtual battlefield in Halo 5.
Yep. Have a
And
good
we'll
one.
see you forum side.
Yep. I'll see you guys.
When you guys are out on the forums, make sure you say, Doc, welcome back to the forums.
All right. See you all later.